And we are following some breaking news right now. The Ravens appear close to making a deal with quarterback Lamar Jackson.
This is a story we've been following very, very closely, and no one more so than sports director Mark Viviano, who is at the Ravens training facility right now. Mark, what can you tell us?
Hey guys, yes, this is draft night, round one in the NFL, a chance for teams to make a big splash. But it appears the Ravens' big splash will not be a draft pick. It will be news that they have agreed to a new contract with star quarterback Lamar Jackson. It was first reported by Jay Glazer of Fox Sports, and since then, numerous reports have poured out saying the deal has been agreed to and should be completed soon. Ian Rappaport of the NFL Network reports that the deal done by the Philadelphia Eagles with their quarterback, Jalen Hurts, is the template for the new deal that Lamar Jackson is getting. In review, we should tell you, Hurts got $255 million with a considerable but not total guarantee, and that could be what the Ravens worked off of to entice Lamar Jackson to sign with them. Again, multiple reports, nothing yet fully confirmed, but the Ravens themselves sent out a social media message of a smiling cartoon figure, which would seem to indicate that they're on board with the news that is now out there about the signing of their quarterback, Lamar Jackson. It has been nearly 2 years of negotiations, a lot of rancor, a lot of consideration that he may be traded. In fact, he asked publicly to be traded, but this would end that and keep Lamar Jackson in Baltimore. And this news could come just 5 years after Lamar Jackson was drafted in a surprise move by the Ravens in that 2018 draft. So we'll be here for any further information and reaction. We'll send it back to you for now.
Okay, thank you very much, Mark. In that tweet he mentioned, there also was the 8 ball on there, so that's a pretty good indication from that tweet coming from the Baltimore Ravens.
Hilarious. Yeah. And the Ravens also just tweeting out within the last 60 seconds, Mark, that they have agreed to a 5-year deal with Lamar Jackson. And I think it's important what you said. We saw that Jalen Hurts deal come in just a couple of weeks ago, and we kind of knew that that was setting the bar with where the quarterbacks would be moving forward. So once you saw that, it kind of indicated that's where the Ravens would have to be if they decided to agree with Lamar on this extension.
Right, and I guess you could say in many ways Lamar Jackson played his negotiating cards right in waiting this out for other quarterbacks to sign. Now, a couple did sign since Deshaun Watson's big contract. They did not get fully guaranteed contracts to the level of Deshaun Watson's, but Jalen Hurts did get the highest average annual salary of any quarterback in the NFL with his contract. So he set sort of a new standard there. The guaranteed money certainly has been at play in terms of what Lamar reportedly wanted and what the Ravens were willing to give, but the give and take has apparently led to at least both sides being comfortable with him signing long-term to stay with the Ravens.
Yeah. Okay. I was going to say, we talk about a long-term deal. If this makes him the highest-paid quarterback in the league, if it exceeds what Jalen Hurts got, you're looking in the ballpark about $175, $180 million guaranteed.
Sure. And, of course, this has been wearing on the fans as well, and the entire city, for that, the entire league.
That's to put it lightly.
The entire league, for that matter. And, of course, there's a sigh of relief, obviously, right here in the city of Baltimore. This is a story we will continue to follow. Many more updates coming up this afternoon. Well, actually, we're going to stay with Mark for just a minute. Mark, from a fan standpoint, what does this do for us?
Well, I think we've heard the fans, rise up. Some going, okay, enough of this, trade Lamar Jackson. Another solid block of folks have said, no, he's our quarterback, he's our guy, let's keep him. That back and forth apparently will lead to a coming together by the Ravens and Lamar Jackson, and it has been quite a bit of time, and it has been quite a bit of confusion and mystery, but it appears to be solved here tonight. Lamar Jackson, Baltimore superstar.
Lamar, what's up? I don't know your name, but all right. It's all good.
Everybody knows his name, but not everyone knew what to expect when the Ravens drafted him with the final pick of the first round 5 years ago.
I'm looking forward to being a Raven. What are they getting? Everything out of me. They're going to get a Super Bowl out of me.
In his first full season as the Ravens starter in 2019, Jackson led the Ravens to the best record in the NFL. 14 wins, just 2 defeats, and the quarterback was voted the league MVP. But the Super Bowl, nowhere close. The Ravens managed just one playoff win in Jackson's first 5 seasons.
I hate losing. I really do, so I don't know. But like I said, we got to move on.
Postseason disappointments aside, the Ravens are a success story with Jackson at quarterback. 74% of his starts ended in Ravens victories. That's one of the best marks of all time. But the last 2 years, injuries limited Lamar's availability. An ankle injury in 2021 knocked him out of the final 4 games of the season. A knee injury in 2022 knocked him out for the final 5. Put it all together, the pluses and the minuses, and Lamar Jackson's dynamic abilities and production put him in an elite class of quarterbacks. There's universal agreement on that, but agreement on a new contract with Jackson, who negotiates without an agent, created a high-profile hurdle the Ravens never had to clear before.
That's the challenge, really, for a player to represent himself, I think. And we have to keep those two personalities separate, the Lamar Jackson, the agent, versus Lamar Jackson, the player.
I mean, I'm comfortable, but it's probably different because it's, it's your quarterback, not an agent, an NFL agent, stuff like that. But I've been pretty cool. Eric's been pretty cool.
We'll put our heads together. We'll negotiate a contract. I told Lamar that, hey, this thing has been a burden for both of us.
It's business, so it's just been business the whole process. Just taking a day at a time. Whenever we meet, stuff like that.
Eric wants him here. I want him here. Steve wants him here, and Lamar wants to be here. So it's going to work out.
John Harbaugh was right. He said it's going to work. It has worked. Lamar Jackson himself posted on social media a video in which he said the last 5 years there's been a lot of he said, she said. He said the next 5 years he's going to be a Raven. He held up a football with a Ravens logo on it. He said, let's go Flock. So it looks like the big splash for the 2023 draft is the announcement by the Ravens that they're keeping their quarterback. So you always expect the unexpected, and that's what it is. It's not a trade. It's not a draft. It's a signing of Lamar Jackson. Guys, back to you.
We'll take that headline any day.
I think so. You get Odell Beckham a couple of weeks ago, number 8 coming back. There's also a lot of rumors about other guys who could potentially be joining this team. I think a lot of people want to play in Baltimore right now.
Let's get ready for a great season. Okay, Mark, thank you very much. And we're going to turn now to our other MVP.
We want to get back to that breaking news. A little bit earlier, the Ravens made a big announcement.
Absolutely. A 5-year contract for Lamar Jackson. He tweeted this video just a short time ago.
For the last few months, there's been a lot of he say, she say, a lot of nail biting, a lot of head scratching going on. But for the next 5 years, it's a lot of flock going on. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go, man. Can't wait to get there. Can't wait to be there. Can't wait to light up M&T for the next 5 years, man. Let's get it.
So he shoots his own video. He negotiates his own contract. What more, can you ask?
It's impressive. And I'll tell you what, if you didn't see the reports before that video, you would have had a heart attack because in the beginning he's all talking low and you're like, oh, no. How's it going to go? But it's a 5-year deal. Reports indicating that he will be the highest paid player in NFL history, which, of course, would break Jalen Hurts' deal that he just signed a week ago.
Not a bad way to go, and it was worth the wait. Let's make it happen.
So.
And, of course, we're going to have a great team pulling together a number of people. Plus, we don't know what's going to happen tonight. So
there is still a lot left to go on here tonight because it is draft night. The Ravens got a pick in the first round, and we'll see how it shapes up.